This is week 5 FMP reflection. And this week I completed my primary research. Things like my focus groups, my questionnaires, and interviews. So, going into doing my primary research, some assumptions that I made beforehand were that isolation among people of my generation, aka Gen Z, would be quite low. They wouldn't be thinking it was quite high. Then I started my focus group and I was shocked. Everybody immediately knew how much of isolation is devastating people in our generation. They were attributing it to the fact that there was a lot of social media apps that push it among them, that it's so very prevalent, and you can see it amongst anyone, even those who look like they're socially active rather than those who are not very social. This insight gave me some valuable information, valuable research to put into my project. We discussed topics like how much AI is affecting the creative industry, how it's not only going to affect the creative industry also, but the corporate side of things, how it can affect people who are making minimum wage, as they could be easily replaced. My questioning skills were quite effective thanks to the feedback that I received from them. My interviewees, my participants really felt comfortable. It was like a normal conversation. They didn't even see the microphone. This was a topic that they all felt they had to talk about due to its relevancy in our subject. I also did a bit of platform research. Just like such as which website will help me understand how much of a problem AI and loneliness is. I did come to a conclusion that YouTube talks about it the most, as that's where most young people go to for help, and many people want to redirect their sources to YouTube for that. The statistics proved it very well. The information was very reliable and reliant, checked up by sources in my links in their description. Some limitations that I did encounter when researching these platforms, that some platforms went straight forward. They didn't get to the point very quickly. Well, there wasn't a point to get to. It was clickbait. And there were other limitations like too many irrelevant research points, like how many kids are lonely in school. That's not what I was looking for, and I didn't think it'd be any value in my research. Some patterns that I could identify when doing my primary research is that everybody knew what they were talking about. This is a very passionate topic for them. If I was to repeat my research, I would probably do a lot more individual interviews, try to get so many other viewpoints on the topic, try to talk to people from all different subjects, see what they think, not just creative media.